Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey, guys. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Certainly appreciate you stopping by. Today's beer comes from Hardywood Park Craft Brewery. These guys are in Virginia. They just recently, within the last year or so, started distributing in this part of Virginia. Uh, these guys are, I think they were either in Charlottesville or Richmond, uh, Richmond, Virginia. This is their Gingerbread Stout, Imperial Milk Stout with cinnamon, vanilla, and fresh local ginger and honey, 9.2% ABV, 55 IBUs. This is a 500 milliliter bottle. As far as dating, there may be something stamped on it on the bottle. I'm not sure they do that or not. But this is an Imperial Stout. Should keep for a while. We'll take a closer look at the bottle when I come back for the final chug to see if it's got any kind of vintage or dating and stuff on it. Guys, I've had this beer before. It is a tasty beer, and they do several different variations of this. I think I've got a pancake version in here in the fridge, and I've got a bourbon barrel version in here, and we will get to those before too long. And you know me, I prefer the bourbon barrel versions usually over the regular versions, and they usually have a little more ABV. So, with that being said, let's see what Untapped has got to say about this beer. Ooh, that's a long description here. Oh wow! Bear with me here; it's pretty long. It says brewed with baby ginger from Castle Monte Farms and wildflower honey from Barrier Farms. Hardywood Gingerbread Stout captures the terrier of Central Virginia in a rich, creamy libation with a velvety mouthfeel and intriguing evolution of flavors from milk chocolate and vanilla to honeycomb and cinnamon to a snap of ginger in the finish, deep dark chocolate in color and mahogany tint and frothy caramel colored head. Hardywood Gingerbread Stout offers aromatics of holiday spice originating from the ginger and balanced with a generous dose of whole Madagascar bourbon, vanilla beans, and Vietnamese cinnamon. Maybe the Madagascar vanilla beans have been put in some kind of bourbon. This is not a bourbon barrel version, guys. The beer has not been put into a bourbon barrel. Milk, sugar, lactose, so it should be nice and sweet. Contributes to the full body of the stout and tames its roasty character, while oats lend a silky quality. Enjoy fresh or sell it for special occasions. We hope Hardywood Gingerbread Stout contributes to your merriment this season. And we're getting there, guys. Today's the 18th of November. We're not even into Thanksgiving. Christmas trees are showing up and Christmas lights are everywhere. I think there's like 12 days of Christmas and none of them are in November. What's up with that? For long, you'll see Christmas trees before Halloween. Especially with all the LED lights and stuff. You don't have to worry about setting the tree on fire anymore like you used to with the regular incandescent bulbs that were put on trees. But if you buy a tree now, it's going to be dry as a popcorn fart by the time Christmas gets here. So, it is what it is, guys. We got the IBUs, we got the ABV. I didn't see a date on it, guys. I know it's fresh. It just showed up at the local Kroger stores, and we picked some of this up. I actually picked up 2 bottles. So we'll see what this brings to the table. I am a fan of this beer. I mean, it is a tasty beer. It's not off the chain in any aspects, but it is a very tasty beer. So, and it is a fairly big bottle too. Don't I think this was like $7 for a bottle. Not super expensive. Nice hiss, a little bit of smoke, and into the glass we go. We're going to pour this right down the center here, guys, and see what kind of head this thing generates. Looks pretty impressive so far. Very dark coming out of the bottle. Alright. About a finger of head on that pour. A really good looking stout. That is very impressive looking. Very nice. Off khaki colored, off white head, nice and creamy looking. Very nice looking beer. Very nice looking stout. To the nose we go. Rich roasted malt. I'm getting hints of the ginger and a little bit of cinnamon. Might be some chocolate notes in there. It has a nice sweetness to it from the lactose they've used. Little bit of honey in there in the nose. It smells sweet, so I don't know if I'm getting that from the honey or the lactose. It smells very nice. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Wow, very, very tasty, guys. That's like a gingerbread cookie. I'm getting the ginger. I'm getting the sweetness, a little bit of chocolatey notes, maybe a little bit of black molasses, roasted malt, maybe a hint of caramel and toffee. Very pleasant beer to drink. And 9.2%, the alcohol is very well hidden. 55 IBUs, so it's not super bitter. Wow, it's a tasty beer. It is. Wow, that is a delicious beer, guys. I will not take that away from Hardywood. Very, very tasty. I'm hoping it's going to have some kind of dating or vintage on it, but I don't see anything on the label, which I would prefer to see. And there's no bright yellow or blue or white ink on the bottle. I'm hoping there may be something. I'm seeing a little bit of black ink on it, but it is sweating kind of heavily, so we'll take a closer look and see if I can decipher any kind of coating or dating on the bottle. We're going to get the rest of this into the glass. This is a 500 milliliter, so a little bit bigger than a 12-ounce bottle anyway. But these guys, in this series, a gingerbread series, stout series, they're doing, like I said, several variations. I think the bourbon barrel version's in the 11% range. I've got a pancake in there version of it that I think is about the same ABV because it's not a barrel aged beer either. So let's sip on this and I'll come back and we'll do a final grade and final chug. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on for a little bit now. It's got some kind of black ink on a dark brown bottle and I cannot read it. It's been smudged off, guys. They could provide a place and stamp that date on the label somewhere, but they want to use these labels over and 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 over again. So, this is a 9.2% Imperial Stout, but they need to do something different as far as their dating machine. Something in bright yellow, white, blue, or something, or stamp it on the label somewhere. They could provide a little place there on the label to stamp those dates. Even if they want to use the same labels over and over again, there are breweries that do that. Great Divide comes to mind real quick, where they use their same labels over and over, but they stamp the batch number or bottled or whatever date on it, and these guys do not. Dark black ink that can be smudged off very easily. on the bottle instead of something on the label where it doesn't smudge off so easily would be the way to go. I just don't understand that. This is a very impressive beer, but it's not a tin beer to me. I think the bourbon barrel version is a lot better than this one because I get those bourbon notes, but it all depends on what you like to drink. Don't base it what you're going to buy, but what this old man is telling you. This is just my opinion, and I've had quite a few beers reviewed, so a very nice, very impressive, very easy drinking beer for a 9.2% Imperial Stout. It does taste like gingerbread cookies, and that's where they're going with this. So, very tasty, very enjoyable. I do like this series of beers. Definitely got everything there as far as gingerbread. Tastes like a gingerbread cookie to me, guys. It really does. Very tasty. Final chug. To me, guys, this is an A beer in an A minus bottle because I can't read the date. It's been smudged off. They need to put it on a label or something a little brighter to see. Different color ink on a dark brown bottle. Just my opinion, though, guys. Just my opinion. Very tasty beer. I enjoyed this. So, with that being said, I'm gonna give it a 90. Just barely into the A category because I can't read the vintage or dating on it because it's been smudged off. It is what it is, guys. It is a very impressive beer. I just hate that they're using the same label year after year and they think it's fine to print something on the bottle that's easily smudged off and you can't see until the beer is out of the bottle. You can't see that black ink on a dark brown bottle. So, again, just my opinion. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 96. Could possibly be if you could see what vintage or dating it was on it. Over to Untapped, they have it at 4.09. That's in their A minus range. That's where I'm going to put it, guys. It is an A minus beer. If I could see that somewhere on the label that I could read, it may be a little bit better beer grade from me. But it is what it is. I am a date Nazi. I want to see that date. I don't care if it's a lager, an IPA, or a stout. Tell me when it was put in there where I can see it and I can read it to know whether I'm drinking a 2019, 2018, 2017 beer. So with that being said, if you've had this year's edition, I'm pretty sure this is this year's, even though I can't read the date code on it, you have what you have, guys. So with that being said, if you've had the 2019, which I'm pretty sure this one is, let me know what you think. It is a tasty beer, guys. Very, very tasty beer. Great final beer of the evening, which it is for me. So if you've had it, let me know what you think. Until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.